Hey there, David Belman here with Belman Homes, and welcome to our second in our video series on how to buy a lot. Today's topic is what you need to know before you buy a lot. So I've got 5 key points for you that you can take into consideration. So the first is decide whether you are going to build right away or if you're going to wait. If you're going to build right away, it is a good idea to leave at least 60 days in your offer for closing, sometimes longer, because it does take time to draw your plans up and get everything appraised at the bank and get it approved. Now, if you do build right away, you actually are going to save yourself some money because you can close on your lot and your house at the same time. So that is a good idea if you can do it. But if you're going to wait for building, that's fine. But I do still recommend to get your builder involved and make sure that they look at the lot with you to determine if there are going to be any additional costs on that lot so there are no surprises. Because once you buy the lot, it's a lot harder to deal with it and you don't want to put yourself in a corner. The second point is what you need to know before buying a lot is to make sure that you are approved for your financing before you even go ahead and purchase the lot. Now that may seem elementary, but it is a good idea to get pre-approved and know exactly what you can spend. And then it's also a good idea to start getting some pricing on your houses or the home that you're going to build before you do close on the lot, just to make sure that you can still afford everything and you're not buying a lot that you can't afford. The next thing that you need to learn when buying a lot is that bigger lots cost more money. Pretty simple, right? Well, some people don't realize that. So if you have a bigger lot, you're going to have a longer driveway. You are going to have maybe more gas, more electric, more sewer laterals. Bigger lots, if they're really big, they're probably going to have a well and septic, and that is also going to cost more money. So bigger lots always cost more money. The fourth point in the video series is to understand that there is a difference between a subdivision lot and a farm lot or a rural lot. So if you have a subdivision lot, they're typically a little cheaper to improve, and the reason that is because they already have a lot of the items already installed, like your gas and your electric are already installed to the lot line. You probably have a stub already for your sewer, and everything is designed to be built for that home. Whereas on a farm lot, none of that is probably there, and you may have to extend gas across the street or through a road. You may have longer facilities. You may have to add a transformer in. Those are all things that you as a buyer have to pay for. And additionally, on a rural lot like that where it's not in a subdivision, if it's a farm field, there's probably a lot of topsoil on the lot. So if there's a lot of topsoil on the lot, although that's great for landscaping, it's terrible to build on. And that means that we have to cut that all out, push it aside, and get stable soil in there. So you may end up having to bring in fill. You may have to dig the basement deeper. There's all sorts of things that you could run into that would cause you problems. And then the fifth and final point of what you need to know before you buy a lot is to really research and know what the building fees are. So know what the permits cost. Know if there are impact fees. Know if you have to pay bonds. Know exactly what kind of waste system you have to put in there. Is it sewer? Is it a septic? What kind of septic? And the best way to find that information out is to talk to a reputable builder and make sure that you get an estimate on those things, and definitely do that stuff before you close on the lot. And sometimes even before you buy the lot, that's the best way to do it. And of course, at Belman Homes, we are more than willing to do that. So if you have any questions whatsoever on the video, please make sure to send us a message. You can contact us through our website. We do have a lot of helpful blogs on the website as well, so you can check those out. I'm throwing up a link here. And otherwise, I'll make sure to like our videos. And then tune in next week, Friday, for the third segment of our Belman Homes.